What's up guys, HellRaisTheGaming here and welcome back to another Fortnite creative tutorial. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how to use the prop manipulator device to give you resources and to create resource gatherings in creative. You can use any prop in the game for this, and you can also use the consumables section to give the player different kinds of resources. As you can see, we now have a bunch of metals, mushrooms, batteries, circuits, a lot of different stuff that you can use in your games. Maybe you've made a mining map and you want people to go mining in caves and collect resources, or maybe you've made a building map and you want the player to be building but you want them to collect resources in order to be able to build, and you don't want them to have infinite stuff. This is how to do it, and I'll be showing you in this video. But first of all, let's go over the prop manipulator device on the resource settings. So as you can see, you can go into the prop manipulator, and the first settings you're going to see is override resources here, and you want that to be on, because what that does is changes the entire settings of the prop manipulator to the resource settings. So now once that's on, all you want to do is go through these settings and select what you want. So the total amount of resources available on each prop is this one. So let's say you want the people to be mining and you only want them to give them 20 resources out of this prop. Then you want to set it to 20. Then resources node given. So every hit that resource gives you, so every hit with a pickaxe will give you 1 out of it, and then you'll need to hit it 20 times in order to get the full amount, or you can obviously do 20 at once and then later on you have to come back and obviously get it back. So this is resource node type. So basically what this does is if you hit it, it'll give you either wood, stone, metal, gold, or the item that you put into the prop manipulator, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Then you've got the restock node depletion mode. So basically what this is when you've got all 20 of the resources, what it'll do is either stay empty, it'll either restock over time, or it'll restock on delay. So after every 15 seconds it'll restock the full amount, or over the next 15 seconds it'll restock slowly, which is really cool. I like that, how they've done that. Then you've also got these other settings, so you've got priority. So let's say you've got a bunch of different resources connected together. Which resource is the player going to get first? So if they're hitting the rock that this is on, it's going to get this resource first, or second, or third, and so on. Affect all objects in zone. So what that does is gives you a zone. So everything inside this, any prop that's inside this zone, will now be resourceable, and any prop you hit will give you the resource, which is really cool. You obviously don't have to have that on, and personally I wouldn't have it on. Then you've got the prop health. So that means if you hit that prop over here 15 times, the prop as a whole might just completely disappear. So what you want to do is set it to invulnerable. So that means when you hit it 20 times it's not going to disappear. All they do is come back to it later and they'll be able to collect from it again. Then you've got all the channel settings, so show prop when receiving from. All these you don't really need, however you can use them if you want. Basically this just makes it visible or invisible. Then you've got resource overrides. That means set props as overridden resource nodes when receiving from a message. Then you've got all the disabled stuff, so you can either collect resources from it or not collect resources from it, depending on those settings. Then you've also got the option to restock the resources manually or through some other way. Maybe they unlock a door and then the resources restock or something like that. That is completely on up to you guys. Then you've got all this kind of stuff on harvesting. That means when you're hitting it, it's going to trigger another channel. On resource depletion, on damage, all these are pretty simple stuff in order to connect them to some other thing that you might have in your map. Anyway, let's show you how this works first, and then I will show you how to actually do it yourselves. So as you can see, I have these 3 resources, and now when I go up to them, it's going to give me materials. As you can see, I can hit it as many times as I want, and it's going to continue giving me the materials that are inside it. And then you've got this one, which is going to give me the materials inside that. And then you've got this one, which is also going to give me resources. So as you can see, the ones that are invulnerable don't have a health bar, so you can keep hitting these forever and the prop itself won't disappear. However, with this one it's got 1000 health, so if I keep hitting it, as you can see, it's going to disappear. And then same with this one is also invulnerable, so this one is not going to disappear. So now let's show you how to create this. So with the prop manipulator device, you want to get it out of the devices section, and then I will show you guys the settings you're going to want in a second. So this is one of mine just here. I want to grab this, put it over here, and then I'm going to go to modified options, and all these with a star on it, you want to change these to these settings. You guys can mess about with as many resources as you want in there, but you mainly want this one, resource node type, as an item, because you're going to be putting the item inside. So let's clear this item from in here, and then what you want to do is put the prop manipulator to the floor, grab a resource, it could be anything. I'm just going to grab duct tape, throw it on the floor, and then that will, as you can see, get sucked into the manipulator device, and now it will be inside it. And anything you put this on, so let's say, I don't know why I'm grabbing this, it's probably not going to, it's obviously not the correct prop for this, but you want to go up to the prop, and when it's green, that means it's connected to that prop, as you can see. If it's red, you're not going to get any resources. If it's green, you're going to get resources. And now when you hit this prop, it's going to give you resources. You can also change the prop health to invulnerable, just like I did on the other settings. As you can see, this one has 1000 health instead of being invulnerable. But yeah, that is pretty much it. There's nothing extreme or complicated about this. It's pretty simple stuff. I hope this video did help you. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more, click the bell to get notified when I upload in the future. Comment down below what other devices and tutorials you want to see down in the comment section, and I will be sure to do it. Anyway guys, I will see you all in the next one.